Fourth time's the charm. I forget that we need to record videos sideways for YouTube. So, in the video before this, I realized I was rubbing my toe back and forth over and over again as like my little ADHD habits. So, I'm going to try and do a quick video on the 8 limbs of yoga, and I'm going to do a video on each limb. I talked about last week about what the 8 limbs of yoga were, and I thought it would be kind of neat to go into each limb, make a quick video on each one at a time. If you didn't watch that video, go back, check it out. It's really quick. Asanas, or the postures in yoga, are only 1/8 of the practice. And basically, they're all set in place. All 8 limbs are set in place so we can help reach samadhi, or heaven on earth. And I'm going to start with the first one and do a quick video on yamas, the first limb of yoga. Yamas are our moral compass. They're our non-religious commandments. They're what help us make good choices throughout the day, to be a better human and to work towards our samadhi, heaven on earth. So I'm just going to read directly from Michelle Young's workbook that she's given us through my yoga instructor course. And there are different subcategories to the yamas. Again, think more commandments. It's simple, it's easy, but I'm going to go over each one. And I don't know that I'm pronouncing any of them correctly, but I'm trying my best. The first one is ahimsa, which is nonviolence. The second one being satya, which is truthfulness. You'll hear me say, speak your truth. Asteya, non-stealing. I talk about this one a lot because I am fascinated by it. Asteya means more than just physically stealing something from your neighbor. You can steal somebody's energy. You can steal, like when you're taking away from how they feel or invalidating their feelings. That's asteya. And it's something that I have to work on daily. So I remind myself of that one a lot. Brahmacharya, which is non-hoarding. When I grew up as an adult, I realized I wanted and needed less and less things. As I continue my practice, I feel all that want and that need kind of fall away. I'm still human. Like, I still buy new clothes, new shoes, and things like that. But as I get older, I realize my happiness isn't found in things. It's in people and in moments. So this is part of that practice. And the last one being aparigraha, which is non-coveting. And that's the same as like if you were looking at Christianity. Don't covet your neighbor. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. You'll often hear me and other instructors say during your practice, focus on your mat. Your body's exactly where it needs to be. Your neighbor's body is exactly where it needs to be. Don't compare the two. You're not the same. You're in different moments. You're both divine beings, but you're both in different experiences. So that comparison is a thief of joy. We all know that. So that's part of the practice as well. Loving and meeting yourself exactly where it's at, and continuing to want to work and do better, but not want to be like anybody else, because again, you are exactly who and where you need to be. That's yamas in a really quick nutshell. So let me know if you have any questions.